CBS presents this program in color.
$1,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. How nice of you to join us today. We have two very delightful contestants, two very beautiful dealers, and I want you to meet them right now because one of our contestants today could win a beautiful car. This is the car, and here come our dealers. They are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Here they are.
Oh, my goodness. Who's that? I think it's a whole row of...
Fraternity boys are down there admiring your faces.
Uh-oh. You're going to escort us to the car?
The rest of you, too. Ladies, we're going to start with a tiebreaker game, okay? Can we do that? While the girls are getting ready, let's meet our two Card Sharks. Here they come, our champion and our challenger.
My name is Bill Woody.
Just a second, I want to tell him.
All right, so excited.
I want to tell him. Let me tell him. Can I do that?
No.
I'll let you tell him. So far, you've won $23,063 in cash and prizes on our show. Now, because of all of that, what happened, Bill?
Okay, my name is Bill Woody. I'm from Pomona, and what a difference a day makes.
Yes, sir.
I've retired, called it quits, and I'm going to stay at home now and enjoy my wife of 30 years, 2 children, and 5 grandchildren, play a lot of golf, and travel in my motorhome.
You're now a retired fireman, is that it?
I'll call it.
Well, congratulations to you. And I truly hope that all of us here on the show had something to do with that.
You
I
bet.
really
The
do.
greatest grand of people I've ever met.
Yeah, these are nice
Terrific.
people. Okay,
Everyone.
Robin, welcome back.
Thank you very much. My name's Robin Chandler. I'm a junior at the University of Southern California studying marketing. And I'd like to say happy birthday to my mom.
Isn't that nice? Happy birthday, Mom. Okay, let me tell everybody where we are, okay? I know you cut the cards before we went on. When we left last time, Bill had won a game and Robin had won a game, which means that we have to play the tiebreaker game. Whoever wins this game will become the champion and go on to play for the big money. Will it be Bill again or will it be Robin? Well, we're going to find out because the cards are out. And notice that Lacey's only dealt out 3 cards. We'll have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. So here's our first question. Robin, it's yours. Okay. And this question involves 10 college fraternity men in our studio audience. Here they are. It's going to be a week. I can tell it. It's going to be a week. Robin, before the show, we asked these 10 college men, do you want the woman you marry to have a career? How many of these 10 college men do want the woman they marry to have a career?
Well, I think in this day and age it's very important for a woman to have a career. And they're all college students, so I know they're probably thinking the same thing. They're all planning their futures and are probably going to meet the woman they're going to marry at the school they're attending now. I think that's going to be a high number. I say 75.
Out of the 10.
Out of the 10,
yeah.
Excuse me. I'll say 7 then.
Unless you're seeing more down there than I am.
7.
You're telling me 7 then out of the 10. Bill will be higher or lower than that?
I don't think the tradition has changed. I still think that the husband still is the breadwinner, and I think they're going to follow that policy. I'm going to say it's lower, Bob.
Even lower than a 7. Well, the actual number of these college men, the audience seems to agree with you too, Bill. The actual number of these college men who want the woman they marry to have a career is 8 of them. Not lower,
right.
Yeah. Yeah. We want to be able to retire early like Bill, don't we, guys? Sure. All right, Rick, tell me about it now.
Well, the reason why I want my wife to have an income besides my own is that I'm a real estate finance major at USC, and I want to use my income for investments and use hers to pay the bills.
You're my kind of guy. You really are. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Nice having you with us. Okay. Got it all planned out, doesn't it? Why not?
Nice.
Robin.
Yeah.
Here we go. First card is an ace. How's that?
Lower, Bob.
Is it lower? Yeah, it is.
Higher.
If it's higher, you are the new champ. You'll play for the big money. Higher than the 6? Yes, it is. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, Robin. Congratulations to you.
Right.
Before we say goodbye to Bill, I got to tell you that throughout last week, he was helping his opponents. He would literally help them. And you're just the nicest man. You really are.
Thank you.
And We feel very honored by meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the
Nice
highest
to meet you.
compliment I can have.
Thank you,
Thank
Bill.
you.
We'll
Thank
see you
you
again.
very much. Bye-bye.
Come here, Robin. All right. We have a new champ. In just a moment, this lady's going to try to win the big money and maybe a new car. We'll be right back to that. Don't go away.
Show me that you can dance. Dance, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Body Language. Weekdays starting at 9.
That's the way you play the game.
It's all about the motion, baby.
We have returned. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Our new champion is Robin. And Robin, now the fun really begins because Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards you cut a little earlier. In addition to playing for the big money, we got a couple of jokers in the deck over there. Every time one of those jokers come up, well, that simply enhances your chances of winning this beautiful car. And also, just for winning the match, Lacey has one joker for you, so you know that you at least have one chance of winning that car. Plus, you can win up to $32,000 in just a few seconds. So good luck to you. Give the lady $200, please. And we are on our way. All right, here we go. $200. Here's your first card. Robin, it is a deuce.
All of it higher.
All of it higher.
All of
You
it.
bet it's higher. How about there?
I'll bet
You got $400.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than the 4. You bet.
right.
There you go. Now, you've got $500. You can play or change.
I'm going to change that card with number 2.
Number 2. Change one card per line. And now the 6 is a
Woo!
500.
All of it lower.
All of it. Lower than the king.
Yeah.
Lacey, look what I got. You can add that to the collection, okay? And now, once again, you've got a king. And how much again do you want to bet?
All of it lower.
All of it.
All
Lower
of
than
it.
the king. King is it. That's okay. It's a push. No win, no loss. You're fine shape. 500. Come up here. Give you another 400.
All right.
You've got $900.
900. I'm going to bet 800 lower.
800. Lower than the king. 9.
I'm going to change
1700.
that card with number 1.
Okay. Ladies on the move. The 9 is an 8.
8.
$1,700.
1,700. I'm going to bet 200 lower.
200. 200 lower than the 8? Yes. No, not lower. That's okay. Got a 10 with 1,500.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'll bet 200 lower.
$200 lower than the 10. There you go.
Woo!
Now you're back to $1,700. The 6.
I'm going to change that card with number 3.
Okay, let's see what the 6 becomes. Thank you, Susanna. 6 is now a queen.
Yeah.
Now, here's the situation. You've got 1,700. You got to bet at least half of it.
I'm going to bet. Oh, my dad's going to kill me. I'm going to bet 1,500 lower.
1,500 lower.
1,500
Your dad's
lower.
going to kill you?
Yes, he is.
Is he in the audience?
No, but I'm going to
Good.
get
All
it
right.
anyways.
$1,500 lower than the queen. Come on. Oh. Back to $200 you are. Your dad's going to just kill you, isn't he? All right. It's okay. You still have an opportunity because you've got $400 now. And the nice thing about it is you have 2 jokers. Lacey has 2 jokers for you. Hang on to those 2 jokers because Susanna has 7 cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, you win this beautiful car. Gino?
It's the Renault Alliance DL convertible from Renault. Designed from the inside out with the passenger in mind. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. All right, Robin. Go find the car, and it's yours, my dear. Where will the lady put the jokers? Number 4, number 2, she says. Let's find out. Okay, you stand right there. We'll see if you win a new car now. Let's see. Is it behind number 2? Behind number 2 is the word no. Not there. All right, we'll try it again. Number 4. Change that card, somebody said. Freeze. Is it behind number 4? No. No. Head all the way down here.
7.
Where Susanna is. There was the word car. It's okay. You're still in good shape. You've got $400, but most importantly is you're our champion. You'll have a chance to do it again. We'll meet a new challenger for you, and we'll be right back right after this. Don't go away. We have returned and welcome back to Card Sharks. Boy, Robin, your dad's gonna kill you. Yeah, that's all right. You're still the champ, and if you win 2 games, then you have a chance to do it all over again. However, there's a lady who's going to try to keep that from happening, and here she comes right now. Kathy, please join us.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi,
I'm Kathy Cheatwood. I'm from Escondido, California. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but right now I'm fully employed as a homemaker with 2 sons.
Well, that's fully employed.
Oh, I think so.
Believe me.
Full time.
It certainly is. Well, you know how to play this game, I
Sure
assume.
do.
You cut the cards earlier. Lacey's dealing out the cards. We're on our way. You win 2 games, you're the champ. That's all you have to remember. Good luck to you. Here we go. Robin, first question is yours. And Robin, this question is one of our educated guess questions, okay?
All right.
On the average, how long does it take the supersonic Concorde airliner to fly from New York to London? Please give me your answer in hours and minutes.
New York to London. Well, I know that flying from New York over to Italy takes about 16 and a half hours, and it's going to be a lot less than that because it is the Concorde. I'm going to say it's going to be 8 hours, 20 minutes.
8 hours and 20 minutes. Kathy, what do you think about this one? Higher or lower than that?
Ooh, I thought it was somewhere around 8. I would say that would be a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
little bit
Okay, well,
lower.
let's find out. You're going to be surprised.
Ooh.
According to the British Airways, the Concorde's actual flight time from New York to London is 3 hours and 20 minutes. I mean, that's moving along, isn't it? It was definitely lower, Kathy. Welcome to our show. You know you can change this card because you won the high-low question. Here is that card. Whoa.
Ooh, lower!
That's the same ace that killed Robin just a moment ago. Is it lower? Yeah.
Oh, higher!
Think it'll be higher? It is.
Higher!
Higher again? It is.
I'll freeze.
On the 6th, the lady has chosen to freeze. Now, see if freeze there. Keeps Robin away from the cards. It's a good strategy. Let's see if it works. Here's a question for you, Kath.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 women who have been married 50 years or more. We asked them, is your husband the only man you've ever kissed in a romantic way? How many women married 50 years said their husband is the only man they've ever kissed romantically?
They've been married 50 years.
Or more.
Or more.
Yeah.
Well, I know that my grandmother got married at a very young age, and I would say that some of them it probably was. I will say that number will be slightly low, though. I will say 20.
20 out of the 100. What do you think, Robin?
I have a lot of relatives who have seen that 50-year anniversary, and I know that as far as my grandmother and my aunt are concerned, that is the only man they've ever kissed really in their life. I think it's going to be higher than that.
You think it'll be higher?
I think so.
Huh. The actual number of women married 50 years who said their husband is the only man they've ever kissed romantically is 19. Just one below. Woo, that was close. Kathy, change the card. Let's see what Lacey has for you. 6 becomes a king.
Lower!
If it's lower, you win the first game. Is it lower? And $100 in your pocket, my dear. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first game goes to Kathy. Robin, you got to win this game to stay in this match. Let's see if you do. Lacey's going to deal out the cards, same deck, and we're on our way with game number 2 now. And Robin, the first question in this game will now go to you. And here it is. We surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, if a boss discovers an employee is using drugs at home, should he fire the employee even though he's not using drugs on the job? How many people said the boss should fire the employee anyway?
I think that's a very controversial issue right now because there is so much of that going on. A lot of employers are discovering that their employees are using illegal drugs outside of the workplace, and it might be having some kind of effect on their work. As far as firing them, I don't think that they would fire them right off the bat. I think they would give them warnings and tell them they better, straighten things up.
So what do you think out of 100?
I think out of 100, the amount of employers that would fire
People who said the boss should fire the employee.
should fire the
anyway,
employee.
yeah.
That's going to be a high number still. It's going to be 72.
70 what?
72.
72. All right, Kathy, what do you think?
Well, I agree. It is a very controversial image right now. I think that though people try to help others, I think they would be more apt to give them help or tell them where to go to get help. So I think that number is going to be lower.
Lower than 72. Actual number of people. Think so, huh? The actual number of people who think the boss should fire the employee anyway is 43. Considerably lower. I'm surprised at that, too. All right, Kathy, you're on a roll. Let's see if it continues. First card is a 7. Player
Change
change.
that card, please.
Yeah, 7 is now a queen. That's better.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, you bet.
Higher.
Is it higher? It is.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it is.
Lower.
If it's lower, you're the new champ. You'll play for the big money. Lower than the jack? No. Is Robin still standing up? I'm afraid to peek. You all right, Robin?
I'm doing fine.
Robin was calling her father right then. Robin, you're playing free. You can't change this card. It's a 9.
We're going to go lower, Bob. Bob.
Lower than the 9. No. The ace jumps up and gets you again. Tell you what, why don't we pause for a couple of commercial words? We'll see if the cards get a little better. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Next, the Card Sharks Marathon continues. 10 fraternity guys are sharing their opinion on everything, including Card Sharks. They love it. College Spring Break Week continues.
We have returned with Robin and Kathy. Kathy won the first game. We're in the middle of game number 2 to find out who our champion's going to be. And let's go right to our next question. Kathy, this is your question. And Kathy, I don't know if you know it or not, but we have 10 college fraternity men in our studio audience, and they are going to help us out. Now, Kathy, before the show, we ask our 10 college men, have you ever serenaded a woman? How many of these 10 college men have serenaded a woman?
Well, I went to college in Utah, and I know that sometimes they do a little stranger things
Yeah, they
in
get the
college
whole
than
Mormon
usual.
Tabernacle
Right.
Choir to sing to you. Yeah, I know.
So, but I still think that would be very rare. I would say out of 10, 2 have serenaded a
I
woman.
think 2 of them have. Huh. Robin, what do you think?
I think that it's going to be higher, mainly just because I know when they're pledging, they are asked to do kind of some strange things, and that could very possibly just be one of them. So it's going to be a little higher.
Has anybody ever serenaded you?
Yes.
They have?
Yes.
No kidding. How embarrassing.
I know.
Let's see. The actual number of these college men who have serenaded a woman is 5 of them. Yes, you're right. 5 very romantic guys. Which 5 are you? Hold up your hands, guys. All right. Kevin, what'd you sing to her?
The song Babe by Sonny and Cher. It was just we had a little, not really a quarrel. I went over and drove to her house, and the driveway's right above her bedroom, below her bedroom window. And so I thought I could just, loosen up the situation.
Excuse me, the driveway is above her bedroom window? Below. Oh, below it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, give me a couple lines of the way you did it.
They say we're young and we don't know. We'll find out. Until, we ended up humoring her in the whole building. So
I see.
Yeah. I got it back.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. I bet he lost the girl on that one. Okay, Robin, what do you want to do this time?
Change that card,
yeah, I knew you would. The 9 is a 7.
Higher.
Okay,
Go higher.
here we go. Higher, you bet.
Lower, please.
Lower than the queen. There's a deuce.
Higher. Woo,
Higher. Yes.
Lower. I'm going to go
She's
for
going
it.
on. If it's lower, she ties it up. No. Back there she goes. And that means that once again, Kathy, you're playing with the queen.
I will say higher.
Pardon me, ma'am?
I mean lower.
Lower,
sorry.
you said. Okay, lower than the queen? Nope. Seems like we've been here before. You get the door. I just heard a buzzer. All right, let's go to another question then. Robin, this is yours. We surveyed 100 millionaires. We asked them, was your father also a millionaire? How many of these millionaires said their father was a millionaire?
Well, I think today there's so much money to be made in the different fields that have just been opening up recently within the past few years. I don't think that many of them, those people, unless the money was inherited, I don't think that many of today's men are coming from money that's been inherited.
I wish I'd have said all that.
That's going to be a low number whose fathers were a millionaire. That's going to be 15.
15, Kathy.
Well, I agree that more people make $1 million than they did years ago, but I think a lot of it has been handed down. So I'm going to say that number is higher.
Higher. Well, let's see. The actual number of millionaires whose father was also a millionaire is 15. Whoa!
Woo!
Your luck has changed.
Happy camper.
1, 2, 3, 4, $500. Not bad at all. And better yet, you get to get rid of the 7, right?
I want to change that card,
Okay,
please.
let's see if we have a good card for you. 7 is a jack.
A jack.
That's a little better.
Go lower, Bob.
Okay, lower than the jack. Card's a 5.
Higher.
Up she goes. Yes.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. 7.
3. Three's this
Sweet
card.
temptation. All right, 1 card away from winning the game. We must pause. When we come back, we're going to play sudden death. Does that scare you? Boy, it just scares me to death to play sudden death. We'll be back in just a moment with more Card Shark. I hate to do this to you. I really hate. Right before sudden death, we don't have time to continue for today. We're going to have to do it next time. But I know you'll come back, won't you? We'll see what happens. Robin's got to win this game to stay in the match. If Kathy wins, she becomes our new champion. We'll play for the big money and a chance to win a new car. So it's going to be fun. We hope you'll join us next time. The ladies will be back. These ladies will be back. And I'll be back, too. For Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.
I'm not gonna preach. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me.
Chris, give me a break on practicing. Hey, Addie, you wanna try? No, this is you. Hey, chill out. It's your favorite group. No, it isn't. Hey, let me see that. Give it back to me. Chris, hey, Chris, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Oh, your guitar. Oh.
Chris, is that marijuana I smell?
What marijuana?
There's no marijuana.
All right, all of you out. Any of you kids who don't live here, go home.
I didn't do anything.
You boys want to come back after school, you have to talk to me first. Oh, you out.
Can't believe you're doing this, Mom. You have no right.
Oh, no right.
No,
I
you
have
don't.
no
You got
right.
no
You
right.
go to your room.
Circle of Violence, coming soon to the Channel 5 movie club.